Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Psychic or Twitter is going. Update the YouTube thumbnail. YouTube thumbnail is up to date. Twitch appears to be going. Rumble appears to be going. Looks like everything's going good. Please give me another moment to make sure everything's set up on my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. Oh, got some Twitch. Let me take a quick look at those. That a little bit later. Looks like everything is good to go. Yeah, microphone seems a little bit high. Let me move that. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I'm gonna speak a bit more downwards to it. Not replays. Spectate. Large number of people observing this one. I don't recognize the players. This one should seem reasonable, I think. Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Couple Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the left side as the blue OKW player, we have Kalops. Spawn on the right side as the red Soviets, we have Shoegazer. And I just realized, first stream of the day, and I forgot to turn my hotkeys. Oops. There we go, perfect. I prefer having WSD to move around the camera. It's become second nature to me, and it's much better than trying to slam the mouse to the side of your screen to move the cursor around, the screen around, because in this way, you can focus on keeping your mouse in center, moving stuff around, and then tasking and doing some tasks. And not having to slam your mouse to the side, to click on the unit, to slam it back, and things of that sort. That way you can keep the camera control while keeping the mouse control free. We do now have both players selected doctrine. We've got the Luftwaffe ground forces, and we got the Soviet industry tactics. And also, another explanation why how I keep my setup is try to keep the setup of all RTSs. I also disable or try to minimize the scroll from the sides left and right, and up and down, of course, just to make myself really forced to use WSD. It's a way to force me to learn to. It's a useful way to force you to start learning to use WSD in order to move around the camera movement. Conscripts do take a bit of damage. They decide to fall back, especially with the Shun Pioneers by. Well, being 2v1 like that's not exactly great. 2v1? That's not a 2v1, it's a 1v1. You know what I mean. We do now got the conscripts behind some heavy cover there. He's eyeing be a little bit defensive with them. Conscripts up here and combat engineers kept in the various sectors. We just got a conscript opener. He does not have any bulletins affect conscripts. He has not bulletins. Doctrinal abilities, blah. All of his bulletins affect conscripts. Have the faster firing, more faster firing, and slightly better reload, and the accuracy. If I go for conscript bulletins, it's pretty much the setup I go for conscript bulletins. I find firing faster is better than reload, because reloading, I'll say, probably is important, but it's one of those things you don't really notice all too much. You see the guns shooting better more than you see the reloading happen. We got now Shun Pioneers very nice and close to the conscripts, giving them nice, good hugs. a bear hug for the bear people. They ran away, and most of them died, because bear hugs can be quite dangerous. And the Shroom Pioneers go down there. Foolish loss there. Big loss. Volvagen now eventually C1, and good chance he gets wiped out here. I'm not sure what he's doing. Is he... Maybe he's busy up here, but he's also getting burned. Maybe he had a lag spike or something? The Shroom Pioneers charging forward towards the conscript was definitely him asking that, but very foolish losses there. He does go for Battle Group HQ. He does not need Shroom Pioneers immediately. Probably maybe a good idea to avoid the flak half track. Howdy. Shroom Pioneers at close range do win out versus conscripts. Yep. I wasn't really paying attention as well. The Kupferwagen may be taking damage before instead of the Shroom Pioneers. He may not properly retarget there. Conscripts overrunning the Volksgrenadiers. Incendiary grenade there. Volksgrenadiers now falling back here. Shroom Pioneers, a close-range DPS is absurdly high. They generally win out at point-blank range. We do now got some Fallschirmjägers, a good replacement for the lost Shroom Pioneer and Kupferwagen. And does get on top of this wounded squad there. Does manage to build a landmine with that single combat engineer. Conscripts also falling back. Throws a bundle grenade. Gets the wipe. Very, very nice. And they find the landmine. He did not realize that he just finished a landmine there. So we got one conscript down versus one Shroom Pioneer, one Kupferwagen, still in favor towards the Soviet player in losses. And the Fallschirmjägers won't be able to get any re-engagement thanks to that landmine. Well, some... Oh yeah. The Luftwaffe ground forces give you access to heavy fortifications, so the Volksgrenadiers can lay down some barbed wire. It's not the fortified barbed wire, which also means it builds faster. Fallschirmjäger is going to take some fire there. The Fallschirmjägers need to fall back sooner rather than later. He has the bundle grenade off cooldown. He is going to bundle grenade, needs to fall back. Small damage there. Yeah, decent amount of damage. This Volksgrenadiers can't really stick around as well. Soviet industry. Well, I think Soviet industry already mentioned that. We got now MG34 being deployed on out. He has gone from medics as well. It's probably a good idea to try to rush out the Scherer Panzer quarters so we can get out the FG42s for his Fallschirmjägers. It may not be half. Maybe next time he should go for is actually a Gegenwerfer. About this time frame, you want to go for Gegenwerfer. Though he's just got his tier 2 built, he has enough fuel for tier 3. We got the ZIS-6. Okay, ZIS-6 not being flown in field, being tasked with sector. I believe it provides the same amount of income as both a munitions and fuel cache. A munitions cache provides +5, a fuel cache provides +... Actually, I forget the exact numbers. Ugh. I don't know if you get the exact numbers. But you can see here, it does not affect this sector down here. It only affects the individual player, and you can see now his munitions income is 52 and 32. So, and overall, he does have higher munitions and fuel income. You know, I'm sort of surprised that truck didn't go onto the fuel or munitions sector. It'd be a little bit more exposed, but the munitions sector is pretty safe. If you bring up the mini-map, you can easily put a supply truck here. Fuel sector is a little bit more exposed since he got forces here, but he could have planted on the munitions sector to get a lot of munitions. Though, he is playing a Soviet industry. There's not huge munitions sinks, so the split income from the strategic sector is probably best. The amount of income a Opel Blitz or the ZIS-6 provides is approximately the same as one munitions and one fuel cache on a strategic point. So they are cheaper than a cache, and they provide twice the amount as a cache. Still, they don't lock down sectors, of course. Molotov is thrown there. And since he does have that supply truck on the field, he may want to be a bit more aggressive in throwing out Molotovs. He's going to have plenty of munitions to come. He does lose a sector here, which is a cutoff sector for this fuel sector. Ocean is getting behind some heavy cover there. Conscripts behind heavy cover as well, but now with the MG34s firing as well. Conscripts probably won't get suppressed, but they will be outgunned. Only 3 out of 6 conscript models are firing, so it's not a great position there for the conscripts. More Fallschirmjägers being dropped in over here. Grenades been thrown. Sandbags take some damage. The sandbags are becoming less unified. That's probably not a great joke. Long story short, I'm not sure if anybody has played Iron Harvest. There's a quote in the game for one of the units building sandbags where, like, even when sand works together is strong. What was it this game? I forget. I could have sworn that was Iron Harvest. Either way, we got conscripts pushing forward. The squad will need to fall back, taking too much damage. This conscript squad needs to fall back sooner rather than later. The Volksgrenadiers couldn't take time to finish off because he was far too wounded as well. E-70 not pulling a field. No Panzerfaust in this region, nor a Beacon of Warfare. Don't see shoe mines either. He does not have the Shield Pioneers rebuilt, so he will not have any shoe mines. The truck used to be airborne fuel drop, and then it was earlier a massive fuel boost, cost of manpower, like Resource Blitz and Co. 1. I thought, no, it was... The fuel drop was actually a munitions ability, not a manpower ability. But there's a lot of those abilities that sort of got changed. I sort of miss a lot of those abilities. I mean, it really... For example, in the Air Superiority Doctrine for Wehrmacht, where you can turn fuel into munitions, it was such a fun strategy of just spamming out off maps. Actually, I miss those more extreme abilities. That's one reason why I think the patches, most of the community patches, made the game a little bit too bland in some areas. In some areas it did well in some areas I think it just made it too bland. And I think some of the doctrines should have more extreme abilities like that, because it just adds a lot of fun factor. Volksgrenadiers get behind some light cover there. They're very vulnerable to Panzerfaust right now. You may want to start getting some rounds there. It's a nice backdrop of the trees and bushes. Good damage there. Conscripts do get suppressed. Good hits there. Volksgrenadiers do force back the conscripts. These conscripts do capture that sector. Beacon Warfare moving on back. Possibly.
We are losing territory.
There's a reason why in my mod I'm still working in the back. A little bit. I've always been getting distracted as well. I've been adding a bit more extreme stuff for all the factions to make use of. You get the more good solid core with a good amount of extremes on the sides. Foul for bundle grenade there. Right vehicle preservation and ability cost fuel. Nothing. Oh! You're talking about Soviet industry, not the munition supply drop. Oh, yep, I forgot about that. I thought it was the supply drop ability you're referring to. I forgot about Soviet industry. Yeah, that was actually interesting ability where you get permanent manpower reduction for increased fuel increased. Sorry, I was getting mixed up with other builds. I thought you meant the ability to bring an aircraft to drop fuel for munitions, which that's still maybe in the game, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting the abilities mixed up. Man, the conscripts do get suppressed there. Looks like a missed shot there allowed the Fallschirmjägers to get revealed. They're being upgraded FG-42s, which Let's upgrade by the sheer Panzer Quarters. The funny thing as well, people consider that doctrine with that ability as not a good doctrine as well. It wasn't. People found the loss of lack of manpower as too restrictive. It was also during the time frame as well where repair stations also only cost munitions rather than manpower and munitions, which comboed with that doctrine quite well. Yeah, I always forget how much this doctrine changed. KV-8 and KV-2 as abilities stay the same, but of course the KV-2 has gone to go into some changes. Yeah, the field drop for Lend-Lease. Yeah, I can't remember if it's changed or not. There's been so many changes in this game, I can't remember what all the changes were.
The sector is at risk. Yes, comrade.
To give reference when it comes to my mod and making stuff more extreme, I made it so that the US faction as a whole spend command points to upgrade the doctrines in order to improve those abilities, similar to like the Requisition Ardennes Assault. That's how extreme I made some of the doctrines in that game. Available immediately, costs a premium, and then you have to research and make it cheaper. We do now have Volksgrenadiers getting overran. They do not get the VP captured, and the Volksgrenadiers now falling back.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
To be honest, during that time frame, flamethrower penals were meh. They're not like flamethrower riflemen. Those things were really good. I always felt like flamethrower penals could just not compete. I remember I started playing shortly after where they made it so Tier 3 came after Tier 4 and they rearranged all the stuff. I can't remember during that time frame all too well, because I was definitely one of the earlier noobish play. I was definitely new at the time and definitely very noobish.
You need something demolished? Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Right now, I'm starting to work on in my mod where I make all. Hear me out. This may sound really crazy as a doctrinal faction design. Nice try of a bundle grenade, a little bit closer than I expected. Is my plan for redoing all the Soviet doctrines is every Soviet doctrine is free, but you spend command points themselves on bringing units. So you get free shock troops, but it costs command points themselves. As a stupid design. The Cannon Warfare gains some shots on the T-70. Bundle grenade does get a great hit there on the Fulton onto the Maxim. Fulton goes to decrew the Maxim. Molotov there. The Cannon Warfare rolls a miss on the T-70. T-70 is almost down. Conscript behind some heavy cover there, but getting hit. Looks like it's also getting flanked by this Fulton or Volksgrenadiers. Fulton is now falling back. Hands forward, push the blade forward. Conscripts get suppressed because they got abandoned the cover, and now they're falling back. Also, you may lose a Maxim. Maybe best for the Panzer IV to destroy the Maxim itself if he does not want it. Looks like he's going to either push forward or capture or salvage. Gonna wait and see. Salvage too risky. Capture's easier. Does capture. Great hits there into the conscripts. This gun sitting on top does not get a shot off there. Looks like it was in the reload animation. We do have a repair station out here, and looks like some of the repair models are not doing all too well to repair the T-70. Looks like half of them repairing. Got a landmine here. Does spot the repair station. Those go down pretty quickly. Those get destroyed there. Do have a Soviet landmine there, not detected just at the moment. T-70's repaired. Okay, still won't be able to do much versus the Panzer IV. Maxim firing away. Great hit there from the Panzer IV. T-34-76 on the build queue. Critics there on the Zis gun. T-34 76 pushing up north. There's some Falchion Jaegers. Will spot it and will fire upon it. Zis gun's falling back. These forces are here. Conscript's taking some damage. He does have the minesweeper, so he knows about the landmine.
Enemy fire.
If you can't defuse it, you can at least shoot it. Looks like the Panzer or T-34 does hit there from the McKenna Warper. Does get some good shots there. 50 cal plays some firing away, but his suppression rate is horrendous. T-70 goes down to the McKenna Warper. T-34 76 heading up north, trying to hit the various stuff. M234 does get killed off by the whole mountain machine gun. Has 14 some shots. AT grenade does connect. Huge pens and is dead. One more pen instead. Line of a shot does get out of vision range. Conscript's taking some more fire there. T-34 has prioritized fire. Will manage to flank the McKenna Warper. And Spouse does connect. This gun bounces. Has 4 rolls a miss. Bounce there. And there. McKenna Warper gets the kill. This gun out of angle, getting hit by something. Maxim firing away. Keep this area crowd on in. The Soviet player is out of fuel, as a decent amount of manpower could go for another Zis gun, but it doesn't look good for the Soviet player. Oh, the game just ended. Looks like the Soviet player back to the game. I also didn't realize it because nothing popped up. Either way, this Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Relatively short game. Gotta get that one last player right there. The ding. Not replays. Let's try to get Wehrmacht and something else. So, simple enough. Greetings everyone, Angrade here with another Agent Virus Company Heroes 2 replay straight from the live games lobby. On the bottom side is the blue Wehrmacht forces. We have BK Losowisky. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Spawn on the north side as a slightly idle USF player. We have Nikki Victorious. We do of course have the mechanized assault doctrine on Plona Field. He may go for a set of assault grenadiers. I would say it's best not to go for really any in this map. He's going for Grenadiers first. US players idle.
MG42 team is ready for action.
How idle is idle? Okay, there we go. So I was a bit concerned if he was permanently idle, then I'll probably back out the game because not worth casting. B. Klosovsky? I butchered that. secondary MG42 now on the build queue. I was not expecting that. He also probably doesn't realize that his opponent was a little bit idle. We got a rifleman in the build queue. Never good sign when there's multiple riflemen queued up at once. But the US player will have to capture a lot of sectors, and we'll be finding the back end. Second granted, MG42 will help him lock down the sectors, and since his opponent was idle early on, those MGs can really lock down the region. See, the other one being pushed over here as well. He may find to lock down this area as well. Block both these avenues approach. Pioneers advancing way forward.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Oh, he found his opponent. Not falling back. Took quite a bit of damage there. Secondary Grenadier being blown in the field. Very nice. Rifleman Squad does capture the VP. Not really important to go for VPs right now. I have to go for this fuel sector. Though he is going to try to go with the cutoff sector, but he'll be cutting off nothing at the moment.
Gather round. I smell orders.
And 2 pass of the squad. Keeping the sector secure is not important whatsoever. It's providing no income.
90-day wonders. Molly.
Other than its own resource, I should say. It's not providing supply for any other resource sectors.
Area's ours. Knock it off.
Sandbags being built out. Very nice. And maybe a good idea to just plant that rifleman right there. Don't move him out of the heavy cover. Since that is a cutoff sector, he will have to capture that sector before advancing any farther to the left. Though, the Grenadiers may have got a bit of flank there. These Grenadiers are not flanking. I was going to say, if he gets saved right there, it would have been a flank, but it decides not to flank. Rifleman Squad getting 2v1, just not great. Though they are behind heavy cover. But some of these Grenadiers are now getting to point-blank range. Riflemen and Grenadiers, if they're both on equal footing at maximum range, is a 50-50 coin flip of who wins the fight, but it's simply not a 50-50 win. No, he should have kept the Grenadiers there. He was already close by. He took sent a lot less damage there. And sure, it was flanking, but that was not worth the fall. Soft retreat like that. Just stick it right there. Let them keep firing. Like a rifleman, they do better at close range, just not as much better.
New set of orders.
Lieutenant now pulling the field. 50 cal on the way. That is a lot of wire. And that doesn't even go to the pond. I'm not sure why he's placing all this wire down like that. I can easily see like putting down some wire here, but that's simply not the case. Lieutenant does force back the Grenadier. Does spot the Pioneer laying down that wire. MG42 firing away, force back that rear echelon.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
It's fresh squad of Panzer Grenadiers. He doesn't have two command points to get out the Mechanized Assault Group. Mechanized Assault Group can be quite nice. Not for the Panzer Grenadiers, but honestly, Flamethrower Pioneers. The 250 half-track has higher armor than the M3 and other mounted units. And so, it's actually pretty nice to throw a Pioneer and have your own flame car going around. That's one reason why I really like the infantry doctrine. Infantry's 250 half-track is very nice. Then, once the half-track goes down, you can upgrade that same Flamethrower Pioneer to a 5-man squad Pioneer. Rear echelon Grenadiers fighting out. The Grenadiers will win out, though the Rifle Squad could push forward, eye for some light cover. And with the bars, they would win out the fight. Additionally, the rear echelon providing some distraction and fire support in that case. Grenade Warfare on the build queue. Not really a good idea at the moment, honestly. I don't think he's seen this 50 cal just yet. It's not even set on up. So it doesn't really need indirect fire support. MG42 here. Most of the rear echelon's out of range. Panzerschrecks, not useful as well. Probably a good idea to go upgrade the Panzerschrecks when your opponent actually deploys out of vehicle. Got the automatic smoke barrage. I do like that, but he is a little bit outnumbered there. Grenadiers will be here to help protect. Rifleman squads do not have access to grenades, and the 2 STGs still provide some decent fire support, especially for the rest of that wounded squad going across the negative cover there.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Grenadiers do fall back. Lieutenant has taken some damage. Our squad does get suppressed. And Grenadiers will force back the Rifleman squad and capture that sector. Rifle squad trying to crawl towards that building. They should actually just crawl more behind the heavy cover there. You take a lot less suppression behind heavy cover, and you have good suppression recovery rate behind heavy cover as well. But now the Grenade Warfers getting some good hits. 50 cal firing away onto the MG42, very nice. And there's a full squad wipe.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Looks like there's a little bit of opening right there. Captain and Rifleman squad pushing over in the center. Lieutenant has broke over with bazooka. We also got a captain on the field as well, so he's going for the double officer build. Rear echelon and Rifleman squad does get suppressed. He's starting to return towards the Rifleman now. Captain Wolf the flank. Captain's Thompson still up and firing. Only one STG here. The Excavator has been in trouble. He needs to throw a bundle grenade there. Oh, and he lost his Pioneer squad somewhere.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Grenadiers do fall back there. LMG Grenadiers on point field. Smoke grenade from the captain.
The sharpshooter has arrived.
Wehrmacht snipers well on the field. Rear echelon gets nice flank there. Grenade's been thrown. But nothing was there. Rear echelon not being focused down. And now we got a bit of suppression here from the 50 cal. As you see, the armor piercing round was also not very useful at the moment. Captain taking some fire. Rear echelon still has all 4 models alive, so he's able to get some decent flanking damage. MG42 now falling back. There should be an option to turn on full detail indication from the spectator's perspective, like squad wipes with markers, action logs. It's one of the things as well. This game's pretty old, and usually those like really good spectator support only really exist in StarCraft 2. I could try doing a bit of casting in StarCraft 2, but that feels pretty how to put it? A lot of competition there with us casters and all that sort. Not many people do Computers 2 cast anymore, as far as I can tell, nor like Computers 1, Age of Empires 3. Not really many people on Age of Empires 4 as well. At least Computers 2 has a spectate system. Oh, there's a really recent addition? I am not sure what you're referring to then. Does get a snipe there. Rangers now push way forward. Another round of the arm piercing. It may be a mod. Then Grenadiers taking some severe damage. And now the Rangers are falling back. The Cal does get flanked. It was probably stuck reloading. Though the Archer's rounds probably would force a reload action, so I'm not sure why it was firing against the Panzer Grenadiers. Rifle squad may get wiped out here. MG42 does offer good fire support, but does get out of radius now. Medics now being deployed on out.
We are losing a sector.
Rifle grenade has, or smoke rifle grenade has been fired. MG42 needs to fall back, get some healing. Rifle squad has recovered. Granada Warfare takes some fire. Grenade's been thrown. Good hit there. Lieutenant now pushes way forward. We got double bazooka equipped on the lieutenant.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
Oh, and I just realized the captain went down somewhere as well. Maybe right there, right in front of us.
Let's get her going.
Got some bazooka rounds under the truck. Panzer designed for another bundle grenade.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And the lieutenant does get suppressed there. Rear echelon, riflemen, and rangers push way forward. Another smoke grenade there. This time the lieutenant fired it to allow these other units to advance. Very nice.
Our capture point is being overrun.
MG42 has packed on up, allowing them to advance forward. Rangers not being upgraded with Thompsons just yet. Grenade's been thrown. Grenade's there. Ooh, there was a landmine in there. That was probably not Tellermine. I'm not sure what type of landmine that was. Sniper taking some severe damage with the 50 cal. 50 cal's going to try to get another burst off. Negative ground, fully pinned. And does not get the wipe there. Rifle grenade fired. Does get a good hit on the 50 cal. But the 50 cal is gaining some good damage with the grenadiers. Smoke barrage there.
Light artillery barrage at your command.
Grenadiers taking some severe damage. Lieutenant does get suppressed, and rifles or Grenadier squad does fall back.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Sector's being captured on up. Over here, rifle squad and rear echelon moving around. Rifle squad does fall back. Major pushes the way forward. MG42 gets some good damage. Now the Major's fully on back. Over here, do now the rifle squad push forward. Sniper does get a good hit. Goodest there.
Supply line just got cut off. Fighting position machine gun is in place.
Rangers push way forward, not being upgraded with anything just yet. He may be eyeing for bazookas for them later on. We have a fighting position with 50 cal here. Does have the rear echelon load on the back for the rifle grenades. Grenade warfare eyeing for barrage onto it now. Good hit down the rear echelon. 2 more hits and that could wipe the squad. More hits onto the fighting position will help take it out as well. Repairs it up. Gotta be very careful with these mortars. He's trying to repair it up. Rear echelon now needs to fall back. He's getting flanked by a flammable warfare. Or nope, just being engaged from its front. Grenadiers do get suppressed there by 50 cal, and now the Pioneers do get fully pinned.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Credits there onto the fighting position.
Krauts have cut our supply line. Frontline units are being hung out to dry. Enemy forces have 300 points. We've lost a fighting position.
Ooh, that M42 needs healing. He could have used some medical supplies. Panzer Grenadiers don't have that ability anymore, but could have used the Grenadiers medical supplies. But now it's down to 2 members. Does the Rangers fully pinned? Grenadiers not getting overran by the Riflemen. There's also the 50 cal hitting them. Poor rifle grenade there. Does find the base MGs, it's not great. The 3-man squad probably should just retreat back entirely, let the 5-man squad stick around. 3-man squad's now fully pinned. You can bring in the Stug E. I'm not really a big fan of the Stug E. He's going for battle phase 3, so he's eyeing for, which will allow him to get out the Tiger tank eventually. Maybe going straight for the Tiger tank. After all, he needs a bit more fuel. I just need only 1 more command point. So you can get out a Tiger tank in approximately 5 minutes.
A capture point is being overrun.
Rear echelon squad getting torched. Rear echelon squad almost gets wiped on out.
Be advised, ability ready for
And grenade has been thrown. Grenadiers taking some fire. Grenadiers do fall back. The 50 cal of course almost got wiped out, but so wasn't being close to. Sniper does get a good hit there. I suppose the sniper does pose a threat to it.
support is here. Sherman ready.
Fresh Sherman tank being pulled on out. He has enough command points for the Pershing, and the Sherman tank does cost 110 fuel. Does he not have a major? No, he does have a major because he got the Sherman tank out. Well, he could have gone for the Pershing. As a Sherman tank, like I said, is 110 fuel. He almost had enough manpower for the Pershing. Should have canceled the Sherman tank going straight for the Pershing, I would say. Major does fall back there. Do now have major artillery as well. Got a full squad within on the Flam Morpher. Sherman tank pushed way forward. More artillery still running on in. It does get the MG42 decaptured or decrewed and will capture it on up. Pantrix will get a couple good hits there. We'll take another 4 more hits to take out the Sherman. High explosive rounds are loaded. Grenadiers getting hit quite hard. And the Grenadiers go down as well. The Wehrmacht player is losing a lot of stuff. And 4-2 getting some good suppression there. Good use of the off-match smoke. And light artillery barrage not being brought in. Guys retreat back to those squads. Resulting in to avoid the barrage entirely. Very nice. 50 cal does get flanked. Rifle grenade fires. No hits. Or no kills. Sherman tank makes way forward, which forced the snipe to go around the other direction, which is actually probably good for him. HE round does get a good hit there on the Panzer Grenadiers. But it's there onto the Sherman tank. Very close to death now. Panzer connects. One Panzer needs a hit and he's dead. But he's on the roads, he's able to move a little bit more quickly.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. 10 smoke strike can be delivered to cover our men.
Another round of majority.
We're losing a capture point.
Good sniper hit there. Another smoke grenade. Does get fully pinned. Allow the sniper to get a lot of free shots there. The Granada Warfare may get some good hits there as well. Rear echelon does fall back there. Rangers push way forward. Sniper does get a shot there into the Rangers.
We're losing a capture point.
That was smoke round being brought on in.
Objective secured.
Do not got the Tiga Panzer now pulling the field. No pin to mount just yet. Oh, he's going for it now. I hear something being built. Being repaired. It's mostly the Sherman tank.
Big push coming. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Tiger tank is now known. Pioneers do find the Sherman tank. Tiger tank's on the other side of the map. And getting some good hits there.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Another Sherman tank that's been on the field. He sees the Tiger tank. I'm sort of surprised he didn't go for a save for the Pershing or go for a Jackson. I do like Sherman tanks, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're going to be a great option against the Tiger tank. Jackson would definitely be much better. Greatest there onto the MG42. And there goes a full wipe.
We lost a gun crew. A capture point is under attack. Check your ammo. Orders.
Lieutenant and Major push way forward.
A capture point is being overrun.
Yeah, and Shermans do have a stabilizer, do have better fire while moving. Assume that's still in the game. But also, one thing that makes T-34s better at that is because they have better anti-infantry with the armor-piercing rounds loaded. There goes that Panzergrenadier. Additionally, they are slightly cheaper. 20 less fuel is important. And not being loaded with high explosive rounds helps out as well. Armor-piercing round does roll a miss. These guys are stacked up. AoE damage does connect. The Sherman tank's quite wounded. The other one is wounded. Still high explosive rounds loaded. Armor-piercing rounds of Sabo.
We're losing a capture point.
It's a bounce there. Backing on off. Does get some good damage there. One pen finally. Rolls a miss there. Rolls a bounce there. Sniper does get the wipe. Lieutenant push forward has one Bazooka firing. Good hits there. This one has both have armor pierce rounds loaded. Fire artillery barrage on that AT gun. And the lieutenant's those are going to be wiped out. Nope, no wipe. You see a squad of Assault Grenadiers upon field for some odd reason. He needs to upgrade them to the 6th man.
Stand by. Orders.
Rangers not being upgraded with Thompsons. And the M242 is firing away against this rifleman. Over here, we do have this rifle squad push forward into the Grenadiers. This Grenadier squad does have a bazooka. Folks, Grenadiers falls on back. That Ranger squad is very stacked up. Have to be very careful when around that Grenade Warfare. Looks like the Grenade Warfare is running a little bit short. Our squad does take some damage. And Pioneers moving forward trying to get some repairs.
On your feet, ladies.
Oh, out of curiosity, are you talking about, now I just realized, when it comes to the logs, are you referring to this? Match stats? Tiger Tank does take some severe damage. Tiger Tank looks like we'll escape on out of there. No take aim ability, not enough munitions for it. I know he's going to regret it immediately. This map's also not very wide open for mass swarmer tanks, because it's actually a bit laney. You have a bunker being upgraded MG here. MG42 fire away against the suppression onto the rifleman. Tiger Tank getting way back home. No, I mean like this. No screamers. It's just a log screenshot. I don't... Yeah, I'm not... Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah. Rifle squad does get fully pinned. Puts there onto the bunker. And 42 straight forward. Capturing 42. Rangers here. This area echelon will get suppressed. Sherman taking some severe damage from that AP gun. Oh, it's probably auto block. I'll take a look at it after this. What's it called? Match. And 42 taking some damage there. Don't unload the Sherman tank. Get it back in there. It's better to be inside a steel box than rather be carried in a steel box. Wait, that's not what I meant. Hans Faust does connect. Does get engine crit, nothing to recapture pack 40. Tiger Tank, a little bit too wounded to push on in because this AT gun could rip apart. All depends on RNG. Good grenade there. Rangers not falling back. Rifle squad here. But it's there onto the rifleman. The Grenade Warfare does get forced some back.
Orders incoming. Someone get us out of here.
Do now have that Pioneer getting wiped on out. AT gun does roll bounce on the Tiger Tank. Tiger Tank has some health tangled with, but needs to keep his distance. But good idea to start backing up slowly. Takes a pen there. He may be able to stand one more shot. It's hard to tell. No, it cannot stand one more shot now. Bounce there. He needs to back off. Gets abandoned. And looks like the Wehrmacht player back to the game. There's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Yeah, let me pull up the YouTube stream. One moment. You know what, as well, I do need to use the restroom. So I'm going I'll take a look at it. Nope, either way. In the meantime, I'm going to take time to restart the V. Ugh, can't speak right now. The VRAM, and then also take time to use the restroom. So please give me a moment once I get the game restart loaded. Come on out. There we go. One moment, please.
Sega.
Oh, don't do this for me. Don't cause... I don't know what causes this bug for viewers to... If I can't get rid of the bug, I would have to end the stream early. Okay. Oh. I swear this happens way too often. I have no idea what causes it. Do I really need to spam the reconnect button and it just starts working? Nope. In the meantime, maybe try to give it a couple moments. Resource warnings, no. Graphics, no. Sound, no. I hate this bug. Sometimes your starting game does this.
Sega.
Yep. Well, I may need to call the stream early then, because it's doing this bug where I can't connect, so I can't cast any replays. Maybe I should actually go to like the co2.org forums, download some replays, and use it as a backup plan. Should have done that. I will. My apologies, everyone. Going to call the early for the stream. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening and get some good rest. Enjoy.